During times many people think being strong means dealing with problems quietly. Stoicism teaches that being resilient is not about being emotionally numb, tough, or overly optimistic. Real resilience is about staying steady when life gets tough. The ancient Stoics knew that bad things will happen. They also believed that we don't have to fall apart. Even if we lose things like comfort, status, or recognition, we can still keep our character intact. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca. Stoics didn't promise easy lives. They lived through times like wars, slavery, and corruption, but they offered a way to stay strong inside, even when things outside are falling apart. When things go wrong, we find out if our peace depends on things going our way. Stoicism helps people stay strong, not just feel better. It gives them tools to keep moving. Let's look at 6 principles to help you stay strong when things get tough. Rule number 1, embrace the obstacle. Marcus Aurelius said that the obstacle becomes the path. Most suffering comes from fighting against difficulties, not from the difficulties themselves. Stoicism teaches us to see obstacles as chances to grow. A muscle gets stronger when it works against resistance. Character develops the way. 2 people can face the problem, but react differently. One person might think, I'm not good enough, while the other thinks, what can I learn from this? Stoicism encourages the way of thinking. When things don't go as planned, we get frustrated. Wisdom starts when we accept that things won't always go our way. Acceptance doesn't mean giving up. It means seeing things before acting. When bad things happen, ask yourself, what do I need to learn from this? What quality does this situation require from me? Maybe you need patience, courage, or strategic thinking. Every challenge helps you grow in some way. This way of thinking turns hardship into a chance to get stronger. Hardship can reveal strengths you didn't know you had. Rule number 2, focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches that some things are in our control while others are not. We can't control what others think, the economy, or the weather. We can control our actions and responses. Many people spend their time worrying about things they can't control. Stoicism says to focus on what you can do. This gives you clarity, makes you more effective. Imagine a sailor in a storm. The sailor can't control the ocean, can adjust the sails and study the currents. Stoicism says that's where dignity comes from being in control of yourself. Rule number 3, cultivate strength. Hardship shows what's really inside you. Some people seem confident when things are easy, but fall apart when things get tough. Others stay calm when things are uncertain. Stoicism says that inner strength is not automatic. It's something you practice. The Stoics believed in practicing strength through habits like journaling, reflection, and meditation. These practices help you stay balanced under pressure. When you're faced with a problem, it's easy to react. Stoicism teaches you to pause and reflect. This gives you power over your emotions and actions. Inner strength also means being honest with yourself. It means facing your fears and weaknesses of avoiding them. Rule number 4, practice gratitude. When things are tough, it's easy to focus on what's missing. Stoicism says to focus on what you have. Gratitude is important because it shapes your reality. The Stoics believed in reflecting on the things in your life, no matter how small they seem. This helps you appreciate what you have and builds resilience. Gratitude also helps you see things in perspective. When things are tough, it's easy to think, that's all there is. Stoicism says that difficulty and beauty can exist at the same time. Rule number 5, keep moving. Adversity can make you feel stuck. Stoicism says that progress comes from moving forward even when things are uncertain. It's easy to get paralyzed when problems pile up. Stoicism says to keep moving even if it's just a small step. This builds momentum, helps you stay strong. Progress rarely comes from breakthroughs. It comes from consistent actions. Stoicism teaches you to focus on what you can do today, not to wait for the moment. Epictetus said that it's not what happens to us that defines us, but how we react to it. This is really important when things get tough, because suffering can make us think that doing something is pointless. When we stop moving, we feel even more hopeless. Taking action helps us feel like we have control. Imagine walking through thick fog at night. You can't see the road, but you can still take the next step. Stoicism works like this. You don't need to know everything about the future to make choices now. This way of thinking matches what we know about psychology. Studies show that doing things on purpose can make us feel less helpless and stuck. Often we get motivated to do something after we start taking action, not before. Waiting to feel totally confident usually just makes us avoid things longer. Moving forward doesn't always mean doing something. Sometimes being means doing ordinary things. Getting out of bed when you're depressed, going to therapy, trying again after failing, being honest when stressed, or sticking to a routine after disappointment are all things to do. It's also important not to keep going if it's hurting us. Stoic endurance is not the same as ignoring our feelings or problems. The goal is to keep acting and with dignity instead of giving up to hopelessness. Every hard time asks us the question, will we let pain make us give up, or will it make us stronger? Stoicism encourages us to get stronger. Keep learning. Keep adapting. Keep taking steps that matter even if they seem small. Rule number 6, finding meaning in hard times. People can handle a lot of hardship if they find meaning in it. If we don't find meaning, even small problems can feel much. Stoicism encourages us to look for ways to grow from our times instead of just seeing pain as bad. This idea is close to what Carl Jung said about facing our shadow. Jung thought that people often avoid looking at their fears and insecurities. Hard times can show us these hidden parts of ourselves. A painful rejection might show us that we rely much on what others think. Failure might show us that we try to be perfect. Conflict might show us that we have anger or insecurity. Stoicism encourages us to be honest with ourselves of denying our problems. The goal is not to blame ourselves, but to understand ourselves better. When we face our weaknesses, they don't control us much. Hard times can show us what we need to work on. The Stoics also believed that suffering can make us better people. When we understand pain, we become more compassionate. When life shows us that we're not in control, we become more humble. When we learn from our experiences, we become wiser. In this way, hard times can teach us of just being enemies. Finding meaning doesn't make pain go away. It changes how we feel about it. A person carrying stones without a reason feels weighed down. A person building something with those stones feels purposeful. Stoicism encourages us to see our times in a new way. When hard times come, remember that being strong doesn't mean not feeling emotions. It means being grounded. The Stoics teach that even though life is unpredictable, our character can be steady. Problems can teach us. Discipline can give us freedom. Being thankful can give us hope. We can find meaning in our suffering. If these ideas make sense to you, think about them not just when things are tough, but when things are normal. We build our strength before we need it. Subscribe to the channel for more about Stoicism, psychology, and practical wisdom to help you live with clarity, courage, and composure. If this video gave you clarity or strength, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Stoic wisdom every week. Join a community focused on discipline, resilience, and inner peace in a world full of distraction and chaos.